Hi, beautifuls. So, what I wanted to talk about today is about inner guidance or higher guidance, and the fact being that many of us, when we're seeking answers to a specific question that we may have about our future, a choice that we need to make that it will determine our future, or a decision that we need to make based on our current experiences or our current situations, or any challenges that we are experiencing, any moves that we need to make. We tend to look to external sources for answers because quite often we can't trust our own guidance, because most of us think that we are very ego-led, which we can be very ego-led if we're not aware of our higher kind of power, our own spiritual intelligence, our own intellect. And so we seek external sources, and some of us will turn to mediums or spiritualists who can guide us, or tarot readers, and we kind of trust everything that they say, and then we kind of make choices based on the information that they give us. However, this information is not always accurate, because what a spiritualist or a medium is doing is reading your energy, and they're receiving guidance based on your current situation and how they see you in a future situation based on your current energy. But that can change. Of course it can. We can change our own futures. We can determine our own path by the choices that we actually make at level of action. But my point today is, what if you could access this information from a higher perspective, from a higher place, from your higher self, your higher wisdom self, your future self? Because most of us already know the answers to a question that we might have, to a choice that we need to make, to a decision that we need to make. A decision and choices are not the same. They are a little bit different. A choice is often an action based. It's more tangible. A decision is more like a kind of thought process. But if we already know the answer to a question that we may have. But as I say, we can't determine, or we can't discern what's our ego voice and our intellect. So it's really important to tap into the heart and come from a heart-based space, really centre yourself. Because when we can centre ourselves, we can tune into our higher intelligence and tune into our own inner guidance, as opposed to listening to the thinking mind. Because the thinking mind quite often will sabotage our choices or decisions, because the thinking mind wants to keep us safe, and the thinking mind likes comfort. It enjoys safety and security and comfort. However, this is not always congruent to our path, or to our purpose, or to our kind of soul purpose, or even our human purpose. So if we can tune into our higher self, then we can receive a more tangible and a more heart-based choice decision than we would if we tune into our ego mind. We ask the ego mind. And a lot of people understand the concept of the ego and the heart, and a lot of people also understand that they can't discern because the head gets in the way. The thinking mind dominates the heart, instead of allowing people, this is a practice, heart coherence is a practice that we need to work on daily in order for for our heart to make these choices and decisions rather than allowing our thinking mind. So in order to tap into our higher self and our inner guidance, and we can kind of communicate with our future self, our wisdom self, the future self that's experienced and has all this knowledge and has all these life experiences and has lived. So close your eyes for a moment and picture yourself in 20 or 30 years from now, whether you're male or female. Just picture yourself 20 or 30 years older, and really look into your own eyes, the eyes of experience, the eyes of wisdom, the eyes of knowledge, and really look deep at each line, each beautiful line on your face that tells a story, that has an experience, that has wisdom. And ask your question to your higher self. Ask your higher self to show you, to guide you. Because your higher self has already lived this experience. So put yourself in a parallel universe and look at the options that you have from this future, from your future self, and visualize how your life would look if you made one choice or if you made the other choice, and really tap into the energy of each choice and which path fills you with joy and excitement and lightness, and which path feels more dense. And ask your future wisdom self to guide you on this journey, to take you by the hand and lead you into this space, and show you that the decision that you will make will be for your highest path and purpose. And to ask your higher self to help you to let go of the fear or any worry about a decision that you may make that is going to take you out of your comfort zone. Because it's only when we step out of our comfort that we grow and we evolve and we learn. Staying in a space of safety and security is not a tool for growth. Challenges and new patterns, new experiences are what help us to grow and change and evolve. And just come back to each experience that you have had, that it's made you the person that you are today, and there's no failure, there's no negatives. Each challenge that you've had has taught you something about yourself, it's taught you something about the world, and it's made you this more evolved being. And so know that anything that you do going forwards is also going to teach you the same. There's no failures, there's no wrong way. There is just experience and knowledge and growth. So come back to your higher self, your future self at any time, and ask your higher self to give you this insight and to help you to make any decisions or choices that you need to make, and really come back to the heart and tune into your heart space and step out of your head and just, practice heart coherence. Heart brain is more intelligent than the mind brain, and the heart is the seat of our soul. It's our light body. So tapping into the light, your own soul light, for inner guidance. So yeah, I hope you found that little snippet useful this morning. Please feel free to leave me a little comment if it was helpful. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video, whenever that may be. Wishing you a beautiful day and sending you lots of love from Paradise Island in Thailand. Bye.